Welcome to another episode of A.T.S podcast. My name is Say.
Come on, man, stop it, God.
Yes, sir. You know what time it is. You know what we do here. We give you a deeper introspective into what all things being spiritual. So you know where you at, and you know what you need to do. Take your
Take
shoes
your
off.
shoes off, stand on holy
Get all on the
ground,
ground.
filthy bastards.
Get
Come
off.
on, man.
Come
Say it
on,
ain't
man.
so.
Gotta be
Can't
glorified.
tell it.
Mm-hmm.
Exposing themselves is not enough. Exodus 20:26. Also handling the things of God and their impurities. Leviticus 15:19-33. Divorce, Malachi 2:16. Not anointed, Psalms 105:15. And under the construct, episode 195, you're honoring God. Eat from that tree of knowledge, Genesis 2:17. Still heeding the voice of the adversary, and can't see, I see, Genesis 3:1-7. Adorn yourselves in every brand, Genesis 3:7. But I'm a brand, A.T.S, all things spiritual. If a prophet, Deuteronomy 18:18-22 prophets, it's to no avail, 2 Kings 4. Tithe that, the priest belongs to God, Numbers 3. Spending time with us, Genesis 1:26 is spending time with God, John 4:24. Say it ain't so. They expose themselves. It's not enough. Exodus 20:26 just going up on the altar. It should have been enough, but it's not enough. We need not to get into the hand of the things of God and their impurities, even though the scripture says do not do so. Leviticus 15:19-33. Should we mention divorce? Malachi 2:16. Not anointed, Psalms 105:15. I need not to go on, but I will. And under the construct, episode 195, you're honoring God. It's a small checklist, but look at that, and you think you're honoring God. You're going up on the altar, expose yourself unto the Lord. You're handling the things of the Lord in your impurities.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We should not even talk about divorce. We're not even going to get into the bigger one. You're not even anointed to do this. And in all of that construct, you're under some construct believing that you're honoring God. Stop it now. Eat from that tree of knowledge, will you? Instead of the other tree of knowledge. Genesis 2:17.
Yes.
Still heeding the voice of the adversary and can't see, I see. You're still heeding the voice of the adversary and can't see, I see. Says, oh, when you eat of this tree, he knows your eyes will be open. Really? I see you're still heeding the voice of the adversary and can't see, I see. Genesis 3:1-7. Adorn yourselves in every brand. Genesis 3:7. Fig leaves all over again, but I'm a brand. A.T.S, all things spiritual. Know this, if a prophet prophets, it's to no avail. If a prophet prophets, and keep in mind, a prophet can profit. He can be ownership of things. A prophet can be in the ownership of things, whether it be land or whatever. But peep this, if a prophet prophets, it's to no avail. 2 Kings 4. Not to sell the things of God, but if that man just have things already, it is what it is. Type that. The priest belongs to God, though. Numbers 3. The priest belongs to God. The priest is on another level than the prophet, and the prophet is on another level from the priest. Because the priest belongs to God. He's not even into, he owns nothing, and he's in ownership of nothing. He just belongs to God, and God provides for him. A.T.S, the OT talk, don't mind us. Spending time with us, Genesis 1:26 is spending time with God, though. John 4:24. Now, not all platforms can declare that. Said too much. I said too much. Denominations, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, 10-16, along with your pastor, are the common denominators to an echo chamber, unlike the upper chamber, Acts chapter 1, 13, equivalent to politricks that you consider politics. They have literally walled you in, Acts 7:48, like the algorithm, episode 197 of your search engine, SEO. If dependency was upon the spirit, John 4:24, your search would be holistic, but your preference, AI, episode 193. Law is for thee, not me, me too, episode 110. I don't know syndrome, progressive. We all see it. It was just a matter of time, Acts 1:7, before ice put someone on ice. Do not remove the rock set by the forefathers, Proverbs 22:28. Monuments of encounters with God, Genesis 35:14-15, a prequel to not removing the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Oh my God. Stick around for the dial, will you? Stick around for the dial, man.
Dolphins.
Denominations. Yeah, you read about you in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, 10-16. Don't know if you even know what you were reading. Along with your passes are the common denominators to an echo chamber. All these denominations and your passes, that's the common denominators to an echo chamber, unlike the upper chamber, Acts chapter 1:13. All that's equivalent to politics that you consider politics. They have literally walled you in, Acts 7:48. Now, you know, God says, I do not dwell in building made by human hands. They have literally walled you in by what? That chamber. Catch it now. We're talking about, I do not dwell in building made by human hands, an echo chamber. Like the algorithm, episode 197 of your search engine. So we see the parallel of the search engine trying to box you into an echo chamber, like denominations in your past to box you into an echo chamber. So you're boxed into an echo chamber in your religiosity. You're boxed into your echo chamber in what?
Bars.
Computers.
Bars.
If dependency was upon the spirit, John 4:24, your search engine would be holistic. But you preference AI, episode 193. Ah, man, I said a whole bunch a while ago. Law is for thee, not me. Look at that. Look at that. Law is for thee, not me. Me too, episode 110. Said a whole bunch a while ago. Just in case you don't know where that reference comes from, law is for thee, not me. We have a whole bunch of people acting as if they're standing on some morality and some law. And they even set this as guidelines.
Facts.
They themselves blur those lines and blow past it. Then come this phrase, law is for thee, but not me. Me too, episode 110. Don't worry about it. That's a whole nother story. We're on the grace. It's a whole other story. I don't know syndrome, progressive. We all see it. It was just a matter of time, Acts chapter 1:7, before ice put somebody on ice. We all see it. It was just a matter of time before ice put somebody on ice. We all see it.
We all see it.
Do not remove the rock set by the forefathers, Proverbs 22:28. Monuments of encounters with God, Genesis 35:14-15. Now, just in case you didn't know what all this was a type and a foreshadow to what? God saying, do not remove the rock set by the forefathers, knowing he's going to come himself and place the rock. The definition of all these types of foreshadows to the rock. And he's saying, he's trying to train you to say, do not touch the rock set by the forefathers, because when I place my rock, I don't want you to move my rock.
Touch it.
But here you go now. A prequel to not removing the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Oh my God. We're too late. We're too late.
Too late.
Some don't acknowledge, some remove the rock. Do not touch the rocks set by the forefathers. There. See what happened when you want to read the little red one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I heard the spirit yelling, I'm blessed. Psalms 103, verse 1. I ask, you sure? Or God just gave you something to hold? Psalm 17, 14-15. That's worth repeating again. I heard the spirit yelling, I'm blessed. Psalms 103, verse 1. I ask, are you sure? Or God just gave you something to hold? Psalm 17, 14-15.
Hold that. Hold that.
He had food, clothes, and shelter. 1 Timothy 6:8. And a few offsprings. Psalm 17:14. Now, you must know he was neither sealed, Ephesians 1:13, much less anointed, Psalms 105:15, or walking in the way, John 14:6. By way of the book, John 5:39. No way he's in the book, Revelations 13:8. I made you look. Any mundane shorts has more views than your congregation on Sunday. And that's just a clip. Imagine the entire podcast.
Mm.
What's this? Episode 332? 33 seems confirmed. Daniel and Revelations. 8 for change. Genesis 7:13. Either way, keep the change. Episode 163. Hope you're reformed from conform or organized religion. Isaiah 29:13. Church. Hebrews 10:25. I probably said way too much. Stick around for the dial. We all hear it. We all see it. You heard the Spirit yelling, I'm blessed. Psalm 103, verse 1. I ask, are you sure? Or God just gave you something to hold?
Hold that.
You must understand this is huge. This is what we call a paradigm shift. For everything God said, I've made, I've provided for. So we don't get tricked out on that. That you got a few years, you got breath of life in you. You got food, clothes, and shelter. If that's what moves you, I know unbelievers who have that. I know heathens that have that.
Facts.
If that's what really moves, I know heathens who have that. I ask, are you sure? Or God just gave you something to hold? Now you got to go read Psalm 17, 14 to 15. And do your due diligence. He had food, clothes, and shelter. 1 Timothy 6:8, and a few offsprings. Psalm 17, 14. Now, the reason why that's big, can you keep forgetting Psalms 109? You all act like Judas dropped from sky too. Judas never acted from no sky. He wasn't no virgin birth. He wasn't no Holy Spirit born. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And who was he in the manifestation of? The son of the perdition. So go easy now. Go easy now. You sure all of your litter is good? And a few offspring, Psalm 17, 14. This is how you separate yourself from the heathen. Neither seal. Are you sealed? Ephesians 1, 13, much less anointed, Psalms 105, 15, or walking in the way, John 14, 6, by way of the book, John 5, 39, no way he's in the book, Revelations 13, 8. Use these as barometers to see if you're blessed. Not if you're rich. Not if you're doing well. I know heathens who are rich. I know heathens doing well. Oh, you sealed. Just the preliminary seal. I don't have time to get into that. That's what church and Sunday actually pastor about that. If he doesn't know, leave the congregation. Oh, you sealed. That just means you just believe in the Lord and you declare that your Lord and Savior, that you're sealed. Then we can go to bigger, we can aim higher now. We get into stuff like, are you anointed? You know what I mean? Or you're walking in the way. Those are the differentials to say if you're what? Preferred of God, blessed by God. You can't use earthly things to determine if you're blessed by God.
The metric.
It's
awesome.
Any Monday in shorts has more views than your congregation on Sunday. And that's just a clip. Imagine the entire podcast. Oh, man. What's this? Episode 332. 33 confirmed. 3, 3, and 2. No, you get it when you get it. Daniel and Revelation. 8, change. Genesis 7, 13. 3, 3, and 2, 8. Noah's Ark, whatever.
It's the 8th. Get office.
Either way, keep the change. Episode 163. Hope you're reformed from conform or organized religion. Isaiah 29, 13. Church, Hebrews 10, 25. This is all it's about. We're just trying to reform you from conform, organized religion and bring you to relationship with God.
Facts.
That's all.
That's it.
They had nothing on the wire and tap. So they did to us what they did to God's son, Matthew 3:17. They got us Genesis 1:26 with a rat. Luke 6:16, Jesus. The Alphabet Boys, episode 10:23, are back at it again. Regulate the streets. Revelations 22:15. Pharmaceutical trade again. Fiends. 1 Timothy 4:1. You know it's time the informers You know it's an informer's time again. John 12:4. Snow is coming like the 80s. No change. Keep it amongst yourselves. Hood, no good. I'll pay you for that. We all see it. The same thing happened in organized religion. Mark 7:7. Like organized crime. Oh, the OG 22. Stamp OC 18. We all see it. 40. 3 T's. Test, trial, and transformation. Don't worry about it. I'll break it down for you. See why there's no comments in the commentary. No comments in the commentary. It's okay. They had nothing on the wire and tap.
Oh. Yep.
Did to us what they did to God's son. They had nothing on the wire on the tap. You must know if one is wired to tap more than 9 to 10 times. They don't know that they are. So they did to us what they did to God's son, Matthew 3:17. They got us Genesis 1:26 with a rat.
Good office.
We're in good company.
Good company.
Luke 6:16. Jesus. We're in good company.
Great company.
The Alphabet Boys, episode 1023. We're back at it again, regulating the streets. Revelations 22:15. You might not know. Keep up now. Pharmaceutical trade again. Fiends. 1 Timothy 4:1. You know it's the informer's time again. John 12:4.
Bars.
I'm just talking to you. You got a genie lineage asking.
Bars.
Snow is coming like the 80s. No change. Keep it amongst yourselves. Hood, no good. I'll pay you for that. We'll leave that for the shorts. Snow is coming again. They're saying as long as you keep it in the hood.
As long as you keep it in the
FBI, Alphabet Boys are at it again, regulate the streets again. As long as you keep it in the hood, it's all good.
Good.
As long as you keep it in the hood, no good. Oh man, say too much. Got a genie lineage asking. We all see it. The same thing happened in the organized religion. Mark 7:7.
Bars.
As long as you keep the liquor in the hood, it's all good. As long as you keep the religion in the hood, it's all good.
All good. Keep it in the walls, it's all good.
Like organized crime. Oh, the OG 22. Stamp OC 18. We all see it. 40. 3 T's. Test, trial, and transformation. Yeah, I'll turn back for you. Don't worry about it. I'll turn back. I should move on. But I'll turn back. Like organized crime. Oh, the OG 22. O and C is 22. Right? They got always around the 15th letter, somewhere around there, and 3, right? Whatever, however it works. And the OC 18. Each letter is if you do the math on them. So OG is 22. I think it's 15 and 7. And OC is 18. I think it's 15 and 3. We all see it. 22 and the 18 is 40. 3 T's, test, trial, and transformation. It's okay. All these are facts. The OG was stamped OC. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look at that boy, man. Luke 2:46-47. Work the work. John 6:29. Do your due diligence, will you? You're a piece of work. What did you did with one work? 1 Corinthians 10:4. Oh yeah, it worked. Kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. Do your due diligence. Tell them I'm not sorry for the wait. Isaiah 40:31. Woo! Jesus is coming. Matthew 26:64. Kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. Must be a prophet. Deuteronomy 18. You couldn't prophet. You never cut the birds. Genesis 15:10. That didn't stop them from cutting the prophet. John 9:19-34. Kept the work. John 6:29. Pure even when dipped in water. Luke 3:21. They had an arm. Isaiah 59:16 and hammer. Psalms 1:18-22. And cut the work. John 19:34. Went in their hands. Offended by his drug innuendos. Fiends. Luke 11:18. No friends of the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4. As they reject the R. Isaiah 47:4. The 18th letter. Revelation 3:12. I warned them not to cross me. Exodus 19:21. Silica is too much.
Office. So much art.
Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. Look at that boy. Luke 2, 46 to 47, do your due diligence, work the work. John 6, 29. When they ask Christ, what is the work of God? He says, I am the work of God, and go tell him I fulfill it. Look at that boy work the work. John 6, 29. Your piece of work, what you did with one work. 1 Corinthians 10 to 4. Oh, yeah, it worked. Kept the work pure. Did I mention? You got an OG in your lineage, ask him. We kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. No, not everyone can proclaim that. Not everybody platform can say you're spending time with God. Not everybody platform can say they kept the work pure. We kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. Tell him I'm not sorry for the wait either. Isaiah 40:31. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord.
Not sorry.
I'm not sorry for the wait either.
I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord.
Yeah, tell him I'm not sorry for the wait. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord. I'm not sorry for the wait. Isaiah 40:31. Jesus is coming, by the way. Matthew 26:64. Kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. You must be a prophet. Deuteronomy 18. You couldn't profit though. You never cut the birds. Genesis 15:10. Now, if you got a genius lens, you gotta go ask him that. He'll break that down for you. If you got a genius lens, you go ask him that. Look at this boy. He must be a prophet. Deuteronomy 18. But they say, but you couldn't profit. You never cut the birds. Genesis 15:10. Now, if you got a genius lens, you can go ask him. Now, keep in mind, this didn't stop these bastards from cutting the prophet. John 19:34. Kept the work. John 6:29. Pure, even when dipped in water. Luke 3:21. That's his baptism now. We kept the work pure even when we dipped it in water. Now, if you got a genius lineage, you can ask him. They added arm and hammer. They added arm, Isaiah 59:16, and hammer, Psalms 118:22, and cut the work. John 19:34, went in their hands, these bastards. Offended by his drug innuendos. Who? Fiends. Luke 11:18. No friends of the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4. As they reject the R. Said too much. Isaiah 47:4. The 18th letter. Revelation 3:12. I warned them not to cross me. Exodus 19:21.
Don't cross me.
I warned them not to cross me. Exodus 19:21. Let me try to break this down for you if it's not too much. There's a lot in here.
Wait.
There's a lot in here. We're just trying to go through the minor. We're not trying to preach nothing. There's a lot in here, man. There's a lot in here.
Wait.
All this innuendo and they're offended. But those are just fiends.
Yes, sir.
Look at that boy work the work, man. You got to know the John 6:29 just to even get this to follow. Don't let me hold you. You can go check it out. Look at that boy work the work. Your piece of work, what you did with one work. Notice we emphasize the one work. 1 Corinthians 10:4.
Bars.
Anywhere you go and they talk about works, said too much. I said too much again. I said too much again. He said too much again. He said too much again. Anywhere you go and they pluralize the work. No need to go back. Let the offering plate pass you. You didn't even catch that. We have to turn back to give it that. Look what he did with one work. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Oh yeah, it worked. Kept the work pure. Can everybody declare that they kept the work pure? Leviticus 2:11. Tell them I'm not sorry for the wait. Isaiah 40:31. Tell them I'm not sorry for the wait. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord. Tell them I'm not sorry for the wait, you flipping bastards.
Wait.
You're lucky I even showed up.
Sorry.
The Lord says, you're lucky I even showed up. Tell them I'm not sorry for the wait. By the way, Jesus is coming. Matthew 26:64. Kept the work pure. Leviticus 2:11. Must be a prophet, they say. Deuteronomy 18.
Acts.
This definition of a prophet, be careful how you throw around that word.
Facts.
If one is a prophet and they contaminate the work,
Not a prophet.
not a prophet.
Not a prophet.
You can't be a G and be a rat, correct? In the streets?
Nope.
It's taken away. We don't care how much work you put in. We don't care how much work you put in. It's taken away. Nobody cares how much work you put in. Once you go across the line of being a rat, everybody knows
you're always a rat. Facts.
Okay? So here we go.
We're here. We're here.
By definition, they say he kept the work pure. He must be a prophet. If you kept the work pure, that's a sign of you being called a God. But it's keeping the work pure. Which work? John 6:29. Don't worry about it. They say you could a prophet. You never cut the birds. Genesis 15:10. Going all the way back to Abraham now. Line upon line, precept upon precept, a little here and a little there.
Get off us.
Genial lineage, you can ask him. They say you must be a prophet. When they said, but you couldn't prophet. You never cut the birds. Genesis 15:10. Bastards, that didn't stop you from cutting the prophet.
Tough.
John 19:34. Bastards, that didn't stop you from cutting the prophet. We kept the work, John 6:29, pure, even when dipped in water. Luke 3:21. Even when the work was dipped in water, we kept it pure. Ask Johnny. I said too much again. They added arm, Isaiah 59:16, and hammer, Psalms 1:18-22, and cut the work, John 19:34, went in their hands. When who had it in their hands? You know, the Gentiles, the heathens, Hebrews, all of them, none exempt. When they had it in their hands, what they do with it? They try to contaminate the work by adding arm and armor and cutting the work. Good try. Good try. They try to add arm and armor and cut the work with their hands. But God wouldn't have it. God wouldn't have it. Look at them, offended by his drug innuendos. But these are just fiends. Luke 11:18. But these are just fiends.
Get off us.
Oh, offended by his drug innuendo talk. They're just fiends.
These are fiends that's offended.
No friends of the rock. 1 Corinthians 10:4. These are not friends of the rock.
Nope.
As they reject the R. Fiends, friends. The R is separate the two words. They're no friends of the R. Isaiah 47:4. Who is R represents the Redeemer. Just so you know, just in case you didn't know this, R is the 18th letter. Revelation 3:12. What's that about? I said too much again. 15 letters in the Old, 16 names by God in the Old Testament. 17 is Jesus. 18, a name that you didn't know is written upon him. I warned them not to cross me. Said too much again. Don't try this at home. This ain't for everybody. They're brass. Exodus 38:8. What God don't give them, they will emulate. Greatest form of flattery, pottery. Jeremiah 18:1-6. Didn't they decapitate John? Matthew 14:10. Yeah. They're not in our car. Revelations 12:9. Anointed. Psalms 105:15. Or behind the curtain. Hebrews 6:19. R&R. Ghost. Neither can they tie his sandals. John 1:27. Red bottoms. Your mockery. Mark 10:34. You're a tenth of his attire. John 19, 1 to 2. I took a satire. Yeah. Mocking God, Matthew 20, 19. Unbeknown, not possible. Galatians 6, 7.
Mm.
Pops is almost 90. Just realized the wise men came from the east. Malachi 2, 1. Going amongst the firstborn. Genesis 25, 25. As a son. John 1, 12. Not minister in spirit. Hebrews 1, 14. Ah.
Mm.
Ah.
Falling. Falling.
They are brass. Exodus 38, 8. Do your due diligence. Gold, silver, and brass. Yeah, brass is used to grow. All that stuff with the blood pour into and all that stuff. Don't worry about it. They're brass. Exodus 38, 8. What God don't give them, they emulate. Greatest form of flattery. What God don't give them, they'll emulate. Flattery. Jeremiah 18, 1 to 6. Then they decapitate John, Matthew 14, 10. They're not in our car, Revelations 12, 9, as you know, or anointed, Psalms 105, 15, or behind the curtain, Hebrews 6, 19. So what they do, they emulate that with the what? R&R ghost. I'm just talking to you. We told you, what God don't give them, they emulate. They tie his shoes. They can't tie his sandals. John 1, 29. So they come up with red bottoms. What's that supposed to be? Mockery? Mark 10, 34. You're a tenth of his attire. We're going to act in good faith and just say we're going to call that satire. Mocking God, Matthew 20, 19. Unbeknown, not even possible. Did you even read it in that light? Trying to mock God is not even possible. Galatians 6, 7. God cannot be mocked. Pops almost 90, just realized the wise men came from the east. Matthew 2, 1. Don't worry about it. Going amongst the firstborns, Pops. Genesis 25, 25.
Pops, we made it.
You know, a whole bunch of people spend money to go to all Israel in those places.
Yeah.
I'm going amongst the firstborn.
Yes, sir.
Just in case you don't remember who the firstborn is. Genesis 25, 25. You live in all kind of construct. As a son, John 1, 12. Not ministering spirits, Hebrews 1, 14. Don't worry about it. Leave that for you to glean on. It doesn't make sense to break that down because, let's be honest, you're not on that level. Go as a son, not a ministering spirit. Leave that for your pastor, your imam, and your rabbi. Let them sort it out. Let God sort it out. Don't be offended now. Did God love you enough to set you apart? Psalms 4:3. Anointed, called, teach. Acts 19, 1 to 19. Did God love you enough to chastise you? Hebrews 12:5. Or let you slide? Did God love you enough so you walk in a relationship? Romans 8:16. Or you're walking in religion? Mark 7:7. Did God love you enough so you share in the cross? Galatians 2:20. Or you're just a beneficiary of it, as he rode in on a donkey, Matthew 21:7, and carried the world's sins on the cross. 1 John 2:2. So is a type, is rode in the world and bear the burdens, enslaved. The hair is like wool, Revelations 1:14. Partake in his image, Genesis 1:26, or another who reside in the construct, episode 195 of his image, Colossians 1:15.
That's love. That's love.
Thank you for hanging around. All this God love me, God love me. Did God love you enough to set you apart? All this God love me, God. Did God love you enough to set you apart? Psalms 4:3. Do your due diligence. What about anoint, call, or teach? Acts 9, 1 to 19. You might have missed the word anointed, call, and teach. Acts 9. Okay, don't worry about it. Did God love you enough to chastise you? Hebrews 12:5 will let you slide. Those who God loves, He disciplines. Did God love you enough to chastise you and let you slide?
Scripture.
I'm going to turn back because I don't know who's going to hear this. See that? Look at you there. Because they're youths for me in the spirit. Even if we share the same age, even if we share the same earthly age group, in the spirit, they're babes. See that? Look at you there. That they give the man act and give him the 50. It's better off than a lot of people.
Facts.
Does God love you enough to discipline you or let you slide? Now, what you do with the discipline? What you do with the discipline's on you now.
It's on you.
You know what I'm saying? If you learn to turn and correct, hey, the heavens are there for you. If you're stiff-necked and hard to heart, who knows?
Yep. There's still hope.
Careful now. Does God love you enough to chastise you or let you slide?
Chastise you, let you slide.
You're moving left, Jay. Should I let you slide? Or do I love you enough
to
chastise you?
Big word.
These fathers, correcting these fathers. Come on, God business.
Get off. Big word.
Trying to correct the son because I love him. And all you can see is a few little lashes that you won't feel in 2 seconds. Don't hit the child. Eve.
Big word.
Business.
Come out,
God business.
I see you still can't see.
I see you still can't see. You don't love him enough to chastise him. The dad love him enough to chastise him. And you're going to say, don't hit the child. You're going to spare the rod to spoil the child. I see the scriptures you read. You're going to spare the rod to what? Spoil the child.
Spoil the child. Yep.
We don't read the same scriptures.
Nah.
That's okay. Did God love you enough to chastise you, Hebrews 12:5, or let you slide? Did God love you enough so you walk in relationship, Romans 8:16, or you're in religion, Mark 7:7? Go there?
Yes, sir.
Does God love you enough that you're walking in relationship, or is just that, let them go and walk in religion?
Damn.
Yeah, I know you didn't get it. I gotta get a little pot one and say get it. I gotta get a little pot one and say get it. Does God love you enough to say no? Now, that's one thing. You have some people that walk out some bubble thing, some cult thing.
Let him do it.
Way out of bounds. Way. At least the little one them wear grease can. At least they still believe in the Son, divinity.
Facts.
Something that's way out of bounds.
We can work with you.
And God just like. I just. You know what I mean? You're not calling them. You're not correcting them, God. After what the son go through, they don't even believe in him.
Facts.
Let them go. Let
them alone. Bars.
Does God love you enough to walk in relationship, or he has you walking in religion and cult?
Come on, man.
Some of you don't even know those little basic things.
Yeah. Mm.
Did God love you enough so you share in the cross? Galatians
Facts.
2:20? Or you're just a beneficiary of it?
Mm.
Careful, that's careful.
Oh, that's love.
There's levels to this.
That's love. Don't
There's
forget
levels to
that.
this, bastards.
Mhm.
As he rode in a donkey, Matthew 21:7, and carried the world's sins on the cross. 1 John 2:2.
Facts.
So a type is rode in the world and bear the burdens, enslaved here like wool.
Mhm.
Revelations 1:14.
Yep.
Leave that for the shorts.
Leave that for the shorts.
There's one who's rode in this world like a donkey, and the burdens of the world fall on them.
Mm-hmm.
Who rode in a donkey, and the sins of the world was upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Said too much. Leave that for the shorts.
Yep.
Partake in his image. Genesis 1:26, or another who just reside in the construct, episode 195 of his image.
Bars.
1:15.
Mm.
Do you partake in his image? Daniel see him, Johnny see him, here like wool.
Yes, sir.
Another just reside in the construct of his image.
Oh,
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
balling.
It really is. It really is okay. Does God love you enough? See the
Big
same
question.
thing that some of them think is a curse? Does God love
Mm-hmm.
you enough to make you in his image?
Good enough. Mm.
Daniel saw him in the spirit. Johnny saw him in the spirit. He like what?
Facts.
And some of them curse
Sister.
that look. Some of them don't even know God's love for them.
That deception. Mm.
The three religions, Isaiah 29:13, don't make one. As for the tree of life, it's one. Revelations 22:14.
Get
As
off.
God is one. Deuteronomy 6:4.
Yes.
Judaism
Bars.
defies Genesis 1:26. Dead or alive, Muslim have Jesus in their top 5. What grace? Ephesians 2:8-10. Either unaware God cannot lie, Hebrews 6:18, or don't believe God, John 12:44. We'll get back to that. Another believe in his divinity, but is fractured. Christianity, Acts 11:26. Gathering the scraps, John 6:12. JMD is not worth the paper it's printed on. Burn that in the yard. Revelations 11:2. Along with JMC, your joint message center together. Has the spirit not always been speaking? It's men who don't hear. Job 33:14. Said too much. Cheers.
Mm.
Cheers. The three religions, Isaiah 29:13, don't make one. As for the tree of life, it's one. Revelations 22:14. As God is one, Deuteronomy 6:4. Followers, we get into the three of them. Judaism defied us, Genesis 1:26. That's just fact. No, nothing to say there. Dead or alive, Muslim have Jesus in their top 5. What grace? Ephesians 2:8-10. Now, you got to work this out. Not me. I don't walk in religion. I walk in relationship, so I don't have nothing to work out. But you got to work this out amongst yourselves. All we're trying to do here is snatch one into the lion's mouth. The lions is being symbolic of the adversary and all that stuff. Let me try to break this down to you. In your religion, you have Christ as being one of the top 5 prophets. You have something to sparse here. Either he's in your top 5, dead or alive, or he's not. Not at all. But you can't have somebody in your top 5 prophets and then think that they lie.
Mm. Mm. Get off us.
Neither. That being said, neither can you be a believer in God and don't believe God.
Bars.
Now, these are two big things you got to square with yourself.
Bars.
Don't let culture box you in. Where culture resides, the vultures reside.
Yes, sir.
Not me. I walk in relationship. But as for you, you walk in religion. I don't have to turn back for anyone. I'm good already. But I'm turning back with you in all decency. I don't have him in my top 5. You have him in your top 5 as a prophet. Is the prophet true or a liar? You got to square that amongst yourselves. And then you have to believe God or not believe God.
Yes.
Another belief in his divinity, but it's fractured. The fractured part comes from denominations. Acts 11:26. Gather the scraps, John 6:12. Judaism, Muslim, Christ, but here we have something called JMD, the acronym. That's Jamaican dollars, don't mind us. It's not what the paper it's printed on. Burn that in the yard.
Facts.
Revelations 11:2. Don't worry about it. Along with JMC, another acronym, Joint Message Center. Judaism, Muslim, Christianity, Joint Message Center. I'm saying all 3 joint messages together don't equal 1. Why?
Bars.
Now, whoever take offense to that is just a heathen and a fiend. Because we're saying, has the Spirit of God not always been speaking? It's men who doesn't hear. We don't need religion to speak because the Spirit of God has always been speaking.
Facts.
Has the Spirit of God not always been speaking? It's men who don't hear. Job 33:14.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right.
If God was talking to you, you would have gotten it. Exodus 7. Yeah. Let that breathe. Let that breathe. Let that breathe. Let that breathe. If God was talking to you, you would have gotten it. Oh, I'm not in relationship. I'm walking religion. If God was talking to you, you would have gotten it. I could have told her this from the Genesis.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
I'm not sorry for being late.
Bars. Not sorry for the wait either.
Yeah, I'm not sorry for the wait.
Not
Speaking
sorry
on
for the
behalf
wait.
of God, I'm not sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait. Sorry for being late.
I'm not sorry for the wait. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
If God was talking to you, you would have gotten it. Exodus 7.
Facts.
The fact you haven't gotten it is I am. Exodus 3:14 is not talking to you.
Yes. Yes.
Let's not mince words here. Let's not mince words here. The fact you haven't gotten it is the fact that I am is not talking to you.
Bars.
Take it how you want to take it.
Yep.
Nobody around you love you enough to tell you that. Nobody around love you enough to tell you that.
It's your problem.
The fact you don't get it, God's not talking to you. Nobody around you love you enough to tell you that. There you go. There you go.
Bars.
Enforcing themselves upon us. Genesis 1:26. To no avail. Luke 16:16. When religion, Isaiah 29:13 gets that, the door, John 10:7-9 will be closed. Where vultures reside, where culture reside, the vultures are. Matthew 24:28. Where culture reside, the vultures are. Matthew 24:28. Judaism reside in the clutches of claw in the letter of the law. Romans 7:6. Islam is rooted in SLM, peace. Isaiah 11:2, purity. Hebrews 4:15, and submission and obedience. Philippians 2:8. Selling your birthright once lead to forgiveness, lead to no forgiveness. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. This doesn't profit me. I'm turning back.
Turning back.
Selling your birthright once lead to what? No forgiveness. Genesis 25:31-34. Twice you're going to confirm that. Genesis 41:32. Seal it up. Revelations 20:3. Esau's birthright is covered under the cross. Denying the firstborn of his firstborn. See which God you serve. You see which God you serve.
Bars. Bars.
You tell me that ain't grace. You tell me that ain't grace.
Bars. Bars.
Esau.
Yeah.
Selling
his
birthright for food is covered under the cross.
Facts.
That birthright doesn't even count. Denying him of his birthright, you'll see which God you serve. You're going to see which God you serve. Where culture reside, the vultures. Oh. Selling your birthright once lead to what?
No forgiveness.
Just not doing it twice. It's confirming you seal it. Tell me that ain't grace.
It's grace.
Tell me that ain't grace.
That's grace. That was big talk. We'll see what God you serve.
See what God you serve? You see what God you serve? You see what God you serve? I'm telling you, Esau is covered by the cross.
Yeah.
Denying him of his birthright.
That grace.
God you serve.
That's gun talk. That's gun talk.
Christianity is another Abrahamic monastic religion, Mark 7:7, and the largest. They believe in the Son, Matthew 3:17, but not relationship.
Yep. Yep.
John chapter 1:12. Told the three is not one. The three don't make one.
Facts.
Believe in his divinity, but don't believe in relationship. I'm just talking to you. I'm just talking to you. I'm just talking to you, man. Selling your birthright once lead to what? No forgiveness. Genesis 25:31-34.
Yeah.
Twice, that's a confirmation now. Genesis 41:32. Seal it up, Revelations 23. Esau thing is covered by the cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got it covered, man.
That's a difference.
That was type of foreshadow stuff, man. Esau being firstborn and sell that. You know what I
mean? Yep.
But big homie, whole other ball game.
It's different.
Whole nother ball game. You're going to see which God you serve now.
Let me see which God you serve now. Heavy.
That ain't grace. I don't know what is.
Facts. Heavy.
When we gave them two, Islam is rooted in SLM, peace, purity, and submission and obedience. Poor thing didn't realize it's fulfilled in him. Philippians 2:8. Philippians 2:8. Philippians 2:8. Here we go again. If God was talking to you, you'd have gotten it. My hands are up. No need to shoot.
No need.
If God was talking to you, you would have gotten it.
Gotten it.
All who don't get God is because God's not talking to you.
Man,
no need to be offended. No!
So tough. So
Could have told you this from the Genesis. No need to be offended, man. I could have told you this from the Genesis, man. If God was speaking to you, you would have gotten it.
Damn.
All who don't get God is because God's not speaking to you. It's that simple. It's that simple. Go there. Didn't need that donkey speak. God was speaking to you, you'd have gotten it. Don't worry about it.
Worry about it.
You still walking in religion? We're not surprised God ain't speaking to you. You're still walking in religion?
Not surprised.
Don't worry about it. God ain't speaking to you. Still denying the Son? Don't worry about it. God ain't speaking to you. If God was speaking to you, you'd have gotten it.
Big boy.
Vultures circle where culture is.
Big boy.
Vultures are circling where there's culture.
Sure.
Remember we told you. We said, does God love you enough to separate you?
Classic.
Does God love you enough to separate you?
Again.
Does God love you enough to chastise you?
But let's just let you slide.
Don't let you slide.
Classic.
Does God love you enough to make you walk in relationship? Or just be like, oh, they in religion? God, you're not calling them back. God, you're not calling them back.
Damn.
With a birdie on my shoulder. Big word. Glass off. Big word. Big word. Lean back, family. Son, the arm's been crossed since the cross. Son, my arm's been crossed since the cross. Son, my arm's been crossed since the cross. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Son, my arm's been crossed since the cross. I'm not touching it. We are talking careless, and God says, oh man, I get this word. I said, my arm's been crossed since the cross. I'm not touching it. I don't got another word for them. I don't have another sign for them. I don't have nothing for them. I don't care who's out of bounds and how far they are. The
Let me-
line's been drawn. The lines have been drawn. You either in it or you're out of bounds. I don't give a shit who you are. We're not catering to nobody. The lines have been drawn. You're either in bounds or you're out of bounds. My arm's been crossed since the cross, he says. We're not calling back anybody. We're not calling back any plays. We're not giving no replay. None of that. None of that.
I'm circling the block.
My arm's been crossed since the cross. If you're married to them, if they're your kids, I don't give a shit who they are. It says my arm's been crossed since the cross. We're not calling back anybody. You're either in the lines of legality or you're out of bounds. What a word. My arm's been crossed since the cross. We're not touching them. We gave enough. What more you want from us? Gave enough. They got enough. Arms been crossed since the cross, dog. Can't top that, dog. My arm's been crossed since the cross. We're not calling back anybody. We're not telling them they're out of bounds. We're not pulling them back. Says I've done enough. What more they want from us? We here talking. No, they're not calling them back.
Arms been crossed.
Damn. Damn. If you know the reality I'm living in right now, you over there, you're not in my body, dog. The line has been, no, we're not calling them back. What a word. What a word.
The spirit has a way of saying something
word.
one way. I've never heard it before, but I've heard it before. Man said, my arm's been crossed since the cross.
Since the cross.
Hey, of course I'm gonna let them go. Of course. I ain't calling nobody back.
I'm calling nobody back.
Not spinning a block. Lines are drawn. Get out of here.
Yo, I'm begging no friends.
Mm-mm.
I'm begging no friends.
No friends.
No.
No new friends.
No. Yo. That's your best effort of religion?
Go ahead.
Too bad. If that's your sincere effort of religion, it's too bad.
Too bad.
God says my arm's been crossed since the cross. I'm not calling nobody back. Don't let preacher lie to you. Don't let preacher rob you. Don't let him assault you and rob you. God says my arm's been crossed since the cross. I'm not calling nobody back.
You know what verse stick out even more now? More cemented? I only came for those who God gave. Oh, I already got the word. So how much more? How much more?
Does God love you enough to make you be walking in a relationship with that religion?
Does he love you enough?
That's the big one.
Big boy.
Love you enough.
Enough.
Say this again. Everything is covered under the cross.
Yes, sir.
But denying the firstborn that he's the firstborn, that ain't the same as Esau.
Under grace, it's totally different.
Don't confuse denying Christ being the firstborn and Esau. You'll see which God you serve.
Yep.
You're going to see which God you serve. You ever know the weight to something you said and wish you never said it? You ever know the weight to something you said and wish you never said it?
Never heard it like that before.
See which God you serve.
Yep. This is the first time I feel like anything we said after that, anything, it's garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah, we can get out of here. Let's go to the after party.
Garbage.
Let's go to the after party. We can get out of here.
It's crazy. It's on you.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. Yeah, we good?
Yep. Take your shoes off.
Stand on holy ground. Cheers, bastards. Don't say God never do anything for you.
Bastards.
Bastards.